Max, how are you? So I'm going to start on you just so we can see you, and then we're going to see this gorgeous poster. This is Friday the 8th of March. I'm here with the gorgeous Tara. I should say, we were just talking before we rolled here, that International Women's Day, Friday the 8th of March, there's always this sort of hope in your mind that we are constantly improving on our relationships with not only the opposite sex but all different parts of the world. But the truth is, from the Middle East to the White House, there's still inequality going on. So this is important, really, to do a night like this.
Oh yeah, I think on lots of different levels. You know, just locally, we can support local talent with the women here in County Wicklow who are doing really amazing things, to kind of connecting in with a global movement that I think is happening the world over right now.
Well, you've got 10 performances on the night. There's lots of legato singers: Kate Gunn, Claudia Crampton, Olivia Fitzsimmons is in there. Was it kind of an easy gig to pull together? Because I would imagine the good feeling that people say, I want to be part of this, would make it easy.
Exactly. It was surprisingly easy. Between Olivia and I, we had a lot of women that we already knew. People expressed interest, and then knowing that half the proceeds go to Bray Women's Refuge also was sort of an easy sell for the performers. Yeah.
Now, would there be a hope, other than, you know, a night of a certain amount of bonding and hopefully within the entertainment a certain kind of education or a certain sense of strong, is there I don't know if there will be something you dare to hope you'd achieve with the night?
I think we're just going into it to build some community, right? And to have something that people can come out and feel really good about the female creativity that's happening in Greystones and around the area. So I don't know that we're going to achieve, you know, a massive political on the night, but you know, we're gonna have a fun cocktail that we've created, and we're gonna have some laughs. So yeah. Well,
there is as any glance at something like an open forum on Facebook will tell you, there is still a world divided between Guardian readers and Sun readers, between those who like their herbal tea and those who like to drink out of a single-use plastic bottle. It just tastes better that way. So is there a sort of hope as more and more evidence sort of mounts up that actually, do you know what, the environment needs a little bit of help from us, and also, you know, your prejudice might just be worth a second thought, because it does actually affect a neighbour, it does affect somebody that in your school.
Yeah, exactly. I think the more the better the more open the forum can become, right, and the conversations we can have, and the fact that we can realize that we have a lot of similarities. You know, that's why a night like the night that we're organizing is going to be great, because we have music, we have comedy, we have things that people can come together and appreciate and really have a good time. And oh, by the way, you know, go women.
So, as I said, there's a lot on. You've got 10 performers. I mean, I don't know whether there is a sense when people get together like this that they are like a one voice thing, or whether the beauty is that everybody's got their own voice, and it just happens to have a connection, whether you're Irish or whatever exactly the connection might be. You all might have red hair. That doesn't actually make you who you are. It's all about the individuals coming together to prove there are many different voices out there. You said it very well. I think that the fact that you can have lots of different people, lots of different nationalities, different viewpoints, right, different perspectives coming together and celebrating together and listening to one another, like, that's really what it's all about. I suppose the one last thing would be that you know, I'm a big fan of Pixar, and I've been over there a few times, and the one thing they felt in those early good years when they're making great movies was that there was a slight kind of ghettoization of having a best animated picture kind of category rather than just being part of the best picture. And in the same way that people who listen to Radio 4 sometimes think, is Women's Hour really necessary? Because thankfully, you know, it's not. It seems to be not unequal when it comes to the news and various different programs that are broadcast. I mean, is there a hope that one day this sort of, you know, kind of having to actually say, oh, by the way, we have a voice as well. Yeah. There's a hope that wouldn't really be, you know, something that we need to keep doing, because the whole idea of it is to say everybody, of course, has an equal voice.
Yes, I totally agree. You know, as a woman in tech, as a woman in stand-up comedy, I feel like I've been in these communities where people ask, you know, why am I a female comic? Why am I not just a comic, right? But until women get centuries of power under our belt, then perhaps we can stop doing events like this. But,
cool. And then we can start a petition to have Women's Hour stopped, because it just seems. No, there's a great kind of, I think, environment now more than ever for people to have, you know, to have a platform. To people are kind of, as much as there may be the snowflake kind of accusations, there is a generation now who are open to all the possibilities of we might have been wrong about certain things, and we actually to learn a little bit about how to live better.
Exactly.
Rock and roll.
Let's evolve
and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go. Yay. Rock and roll.